Right guys, managing my kidney transplant medication. Sounds easy, right? Not really. Hey lovely people, Mark Zoll here, and in this video we are going to be talking about just how I managed to take 116 tablets each week, how I managed to take them on time, and when's the best time to take them. I'll also be giving you some tips and tricks on how to remember when to take your tablets and how to store them as well. And finally, the best way of paying for all of these tablets that we have to take as transplant patients. But before all that, I do apologise for the hat. I am suffering from major lockdown hairdo right now, and I don't think you guys need to see that, so we're going to keep it under wraps just for this video. So getting straight into it guys, managing your medication after a kidney transplant or over a long period of time, regardless of the reason why, is super important. And what's really important is you follow the instructions that the medicine comes with and that you take it as you're supposed to take it and when you're supposed to take it. So my day is based entirely around the times that I need to take my tablets and the conditions that I need to take them with. So if you did manage to catch my other video about all the tablets that I am taking at the moment, like I said, 116 tablets per week, you would know that there is times of the day where I need to take certain tablets with food and certain times of the day where I need to take tablets without food. So how that ends up working out for me guys is my morning tablets I take anywhere between 7:30 AM and 8 AM, and that's with my breakfast because I need to take my morning tablets with food. So that's stuff like my blood pressure medication in the morning, an antibiotic that I need to take, my prednisolone steroids, and a few others as well. And then I have to take my anti-rejection medicine, my tacrolimus and my mycophenolate without food, so on an empty stomach in fact. And that means I have to wait 2 hours after eating anything before I can take them. So what that means for me is that I normally take my anti-rejection medicine anywhere between 9:30 AM and 10 AM, because that's 2 hours after I've had my breakfast with my morning tablets. I then can't eat anything for another hour after taking these tablets because my stomach still needs to be empty whilst the tablets get to work. So what that means for me is anywhere between 8 AM and 11 AM, I can't eat anything, because if I eat anything during those times, it means that I'm not getting the best out of the tablets that I can possibly get. It's advised that you take them on an empty stomach, so why wouldn't you take them on an empty stomach? So I always try and leave that 3-hour window empty of food and just keep topping myself up with water. And luckily for me guys, I don't take any tablets in the day. I don't have any lunchtime tablets to take. So all that happens for me is this morning routine of having a 3-hour window where I don't eat anything is then repeated in the evening. So I have my dinner around 7:30 PM to 8 PM, take my evening tablets, which is normally just my atorvastatin, which is my cholesterol tablet, and sometimes I take a water retention tablet as well. And as soon as I finish eating, I then have to wait 2 hours, so roughly around 9:30 PM to 10 PM, take my anti-rejection medicine again, and then if for some reason I'm hungry again, which sometimes I am, I can't eat again until roughly 11 PM, where hopefully by then I should have been knocked out, lying in bed, getting a good night's sleep anyway. So as you can see guys, it's quite involved when you're having to think about all these tablets. It's not just a case of, oh, I'll take that when I remember, or I'll take this one later on, or oh, I forgot to take this one there and then. It really is a time for you to think about your day, your daily routine, when to wake up, when you think you're gonna have breakfast, when you think you're gonna have lunch, and when you think you're gonna have dinner. And this is more important, of course, when you're heading out for dinner, because you do need to try and take your tablets on time all the time. And to have a 12-hour gap between your tablets is the optimum. So if I can take my tablets at 8:30 in the morning, or 7:30 in the morning, sorry, I have to take them at 7:30 in the evening. And if you can keep that routine going and going, your body gets used to it. And like I said, your body starts to make the most of the tablets that you're giving it. So going out for dinner, guys, try to plan around your tablets. So guys, let's move on to how I store all of these tablets, all 116 tablets per week. So I was actually quite lucky guys, because at the time when I had my transplant, Hammersmith Hospital, where I had my transplant, gave me this really nice pill box to take. And it's this one here. I've shown a picture of this on my Instagram before, and lots of people did ask me where I got it from and how much it was. I had no idea, because like I said, I was given it for free by Hammersmith Hospital. But it's a really, really good pill box. It's a brand called Kibodan from Denmark, and this is called a Medimax. And inside, it's empty at the moment because I'm recording on a Saturday, so I need to fill it up tomorrow. They come with all these days, Monday to all the Sunday, of course, and they give you a spare one, an empty one as well, with no day on them. And it obviously shows you the breakfast time, lunchtime, dinner time, and bedtime. So you can store your tablets in the correct section for the day as well. And I like this because it's really secure. It's made out of really good plastic. I can take this with me. So I have to take my morning tablets when I'm at work because I get there so early. And it's really, really good. It doesn't break. I haven't broken them in nearly 2.5 years now. Very, very highly recommended. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you. I think I did find the website for them once upon a time, so I'll have a look again for you. But yeah, any pill box that's safe and secure, that doesn't break in your bag, I would recommend you go and buy one. So whilst we're talking about my pill box, I usually fill mine up every Sunday afternoon after 10 AM. So I have my Sunday morning tablets and then my anti-rejection morning tablets ready each week, and then I have to fill them up after that every single Sunday afternoon. And it's good that, I think I've mentioned this before in the past a million times as well, it's good if you can get someone to help you fill up these tablet boxes for you, because there are so many to do. I mean, I'll show you this when it's all full, and my pill box when it's all full as well, so you guys can take a look. There's a lot to make sure that you've got correct, and making sure that you've got the right tablets in the right section and the right times of day, because if you give it real thought on the Sunday, you don't have to think about it every other day of the week because you know you've done it properly on the Sunday. So yeah, take some time, guys, and definitely organize your pill boxes as best as you can when you're doing them. So moving on to how I actually remember to take my tablets. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, before my transplant, when I was suffering from lupus, I wasn't the best at taking my tablets on time. In fact, I would regularly miss taking my tablets sometimes simply because it wasn't on my mind, or I wasn't thinking about it as much as I should have. But after my transplant, that has all completely changed. So going back to the first point that I was making about having your tablets with or without food to get the best out of them, that's one of the real reasons why it's really important you don't forget to take your tablets, because if you can get into a routine of taking them on time, it works better for your body, and of course missing your dose is never going to be a good thing. So to help remember to take all of these 116 tablets on time every single day of the week, guys, I just have a ton of reminders going off on all my devices. I have an alarm set up on my phone at 7:30 in the morning and 7:30 in the evening, and it just goes off and off and off until I cancel it, because then I know that I've taken my tablets. I also have my smartwatch going off as well with its own alarm, so that vibrates on my wrist just in case I've missed my phone for any reason. And then my wife Rima, she has the same alarms set up on her phone, on her smartwatch as well. And it's just extra reassurance, guys, that you're never gonna miss a dose. So set up as many reminders as you can, link all these alarms and stuff to the times that you are taking your tablets, and just get used to listening to it go off a million times and then cancelling it. For extra reassurance as well, I have an app that I've been using on my phone. I've used quite a few medicine tracking apps before, and they're not the best. I've tried to look for the best one. The best one that I've landed on so far is called MediSafe. It's the one that I'm currently using. And again, you can set up reminders and alarms for it to go off, and then it messages you to say, have you taken your tablets? And if you press confirm, it will then reduce that tablet from your overall stock levels. So whenever I do refill my tablets, I try to count exactly how many tablets I have left, so that I know when I need my next repeat prescription. And I can type all this in on the app, and like I said, it reduces it every single time I take a tablet, and then it will remind you when they think you need to put in your repeat prescription as well. And another thing that I think I've mentioned in past videos as well, guys, is make sure that someone is aware of just the medicine that you're taking, the time that you're taking it, and how much stress it puts you under to make sure that you're organizing it all. So like I said, my wife Rima helps me refill my tablet, my pill box every week, and she helps me with the reminders as well. And she's always the one also saying, have you taken your tablets today? Have you done this today? And it's really important that there's someone close to you that can do that for you as well, because you can lose track if you're by yourself and trying to organize all of this, because it is a big job to do. So don't feel ashamed if it is hard or if you're finding it tricky, because it is. So my advice to you is try and find someone who maybe lives with you, who's close to you, who can also take care of that part of it with you and help you with all these reminders. So that is how and when to take your tablets done, how to store your tablets done, and how to remember to take your tablets done. Let's do the last one, paying for these tablets. So something that I was surprised by after having a transplant was the fact that transplant patients aren't allowed to have free prescriptions for their medication, despite the fact that we are definitely going to be on medication for the rest of our lives. I find it a bit odd that there are other conditions out there that do allow you to get free prescriptions, but transplant medication is not free on the NHS. So it's just one of those things. I mean, I'm super appreciative already that we have free healthcare in the UK, and you know, my transplant and everything that's come along with it has been absolutely free and the best health service you can imagine. So I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying that it's just a bit strange that there are other conditions out there that do allow you to have free prescriptions. But you know what, guys? There is a way for you to get your prescriptions a lot cheaper than paying for them individually. I think the price of a prescription now is £9 or something. So I have about 7 or 8 different types of medicines on my prescription. If I did that every 2 or 3 months, I'd literally be broke within a year. So the best thing that I can advise you to do is to buy an NHS prepayment prescription certificate. They're really, really good. I bought it as soon as I knew that I was having my transplant. It allows you to get as many prescriptions per year as you like. You can buy your prescription, you can buy your certificate for 3 months or for the year. For 3 months, it's around £30, I think. For the year, it's £108, and you can pay that in 10 monthly installments of around £10, and it just goes straight direct debit. You don't have to think about it. And not only does it cover the transplant medication, obviously, that you're going to have to get every month or every 2 months. If you ever fall ill or you need extra antibiotics or paracetamol or eye drops or anything else, your certificate allows you to grab that for free as well. And to help you guys out, I will put a link to the description of the NHS prepayment card in the description below as well. So guys, that's it. We've come to the end. I've said all I need to say. I'm sorry that this is it's probably a bit boring video, to be honest. I mean, I'm just talking to the camera, sharing lots of information, but you know, guys, this information is important, and you know, the fact that I make these videos is because I know that it's important and I want you guys to hear it. I'll try and think of some quirky way to present this to you guys as well, so that you don't get too bored listening to my voice in my hat as well. So yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see something quirky, but I hope that you did find the information helpful. Like I said, it's super, super important you do look after yourself and take these tablets on time, because it's all about your health at the end of the day. And as always, guys, if you've got any questions, go to that comment section down below and type away, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And find me on all my social media, my Facebook, my Instagram. In fact, no, do you know what? Just find me on Instagram, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue on Facebook and Twitter. I don't really like the word limit, and Facebook is not really, it's not as interactive as Instagram. So yeah, find me on Instagram. Send me a DM if you want me to answer a question, and I can send you some more information there. Thanks all so much for listening, guys. Stay safe and strong, and I'll see you on the next one. I did say I was going to find something quirky to do for you guys, and if you stayed around this long, here's your reward.